Hello and welcome to Trinity FM. You're here with your host for the next hour, Callum and James. James, how are we keeping?
I'm very good.
I'm glad to hear it.
First things first, before we get into anything else, today's show is of course sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Use the discount code cleavage at checkout for 10% off.
Raid, if you're listening, please pay us.
That's not official yet. Use the discount code cleavage at checkout for 10% off.
Raid, if you're listening, please pay us.
That's not official yet. Use the discount code cleavage at checkout for 10% off.
Raid, if you're listening, please pay us. We're not sure exactly what's happening with the audio here at the moment. But...
Use the discount code cleavage at checkout. Hello?
We're not sure exactly what's happening with the audio here at the moment. But this is our first show, so just cut some slack here.
Hello?
We're not sure exactly what's happening with the audio here at the moment. But... Oh, do that? Is this helping?
We should ask people if they can hear us.
Yeah, exactly. Tomas, if you're listening, tell us what's going on here.
Yeah. Tomas. Tomas, if you're listening, and if you can hear us, please let us know.
Yes, that would be much appreciated.
Because we do not know.
I think maybe...
Do we have any listeners? One listener. Yes,
Tomas. I think maybe...
Do we have any listeners? One listener. Yes,
Tomas. I think maybe...
Just really try to figure out what's going on.
I think if we leave this off, we might be alright. If we leave the volume off. That shouldn't be happening though, because I turned that off.
Yeah. This is going splendid.
Swimmingly, folks.
This was actually planned.
Yeah.
For the first 3 minutes.
Let's play a little song here and just take the edge off.
Are we being heard? Killian Troy. Maybe you shouldn't say that.
We'll see you after the song.
Normal volume. Hello? Okay, that's an issue. We can't be heard though.
I think they can hear us, but we can't hear ourselves.
I don't know if they can hear us though.
Ask them. Someone text if you can hear us.
Call in if you
Francis
can hear
Higgins, how are we? Look.
Okay.
Can you hear us speaking, people?
Okay, Mark can hear us. Mark with a C. My dog Mark with a C can hear it. Okay.
Mark, are you
So-
sure it's not the voices in your head?
Okay.
Please respond.
So let's
Yeah, okay.
get into the show then,
All right.
which we have planned meticulously.
Yeah, for weeks and weeks on end, we've planned this.
Okay, we can be heard anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So
We're
now,
getting good responses from the listeners here. So tell us, James,
yeah,
how was your summer? How was lockdown?
and
Grand?
perfectly fine.
Yeah. Any
Um,
insights?
No,
No?
no insights.
No insights on the faceless society we're becoming?
No, unfortunately not.
Hey, DJ Lee.
Okay. Diskin wants Terry and John Kelly.
Yeah, I know.
On a side note, I think we should try play a tune.
Yeah, we'll try to play a song next.
Yeah, play a tune again and then see if that works, and then we can get into it.
Okay. I think this is still on, actually. No.
That says it's playing.
Mm.
This is riveting radio.
Yeah. This is the finest.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
This is the finest radio used.
We can't see the chat, so that is helpful.
It's just the chat.
Must tell them. Oh, F in the chat for this radio. Please F's in the chat for our first ever radios.
It's
session.
okay. It's a song playing on the music. Or
Okay, he's hearing
Okay,
it
okay.
twice. Tomas is hearing it to everything double.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna play a tune now. Just tell us if you can hear the music. We'll turn our voices off now because that's clearly not what you're here for.
Regions first. Radio.
Double digit listeners for our first show, people. Thank you all for your kind patronage. We are back on the air now, I do
listeners.
believe.
Apologies for that small interruption.
Yes. Just a slight technical hiccup. But we're back.
Yes,
now.
we are back to your Okay.
We are back broadcasting. This is filling the void for the next 47 minutes. We will be destroying your perceptions of the world and all its
Yes, we never said we
lies.
would fill the void well,
Yeah, exactly.
but we have filled it.
Listen, all you people want is a distraction from your horrible lives. Let's just
Glad to say we've been joined by Colin Cowherd,
Yeah, Colin Cowherd now.
famous, well-known Fox radio broadcaster, has for some reason tuned in Trinity FM.
Yeah, verified.
Hello, Colin.
Verified Colin
Say hello
Cowherd
to your
here.
daughter for me.
Yeah.
Liv Cowherd, I believe.
And Christine
Very
Leahy,
nice.
if you're still in contact with her.
You're still in contact with her. This is strange. You're saying it. Chrissy Lee. Please get us in contact.
Yeah. We'll take any sponsorship deal you have going here, Colin. I mean, we know you're interested. If you're listening to this, you are interested.
Okay, so
Let's kick it off with a bit of fantasy
bit
talk.
of fancy football.
Just for we know our demographic. We know who our main
Our
audience is.
demographic is largely people that we know, and also the odd person who doesn't know that their radio is tuned into us.
Yeah, they're in the wrong place, most definitely.
We have gone from RT Gold level to echoing double speak
Yeah.
and silence for about 10 minutes. But we're back.
Let's just have a quick chat before the radio show before us. What was that?
What are fluffy ornamentations? These fluffy ornamentations and an apt description of a classical music.
So he goes, everyone knows the second blah blah blah, and he goes, with its hilarious fluffy ornamentations, hilariously fluffy ornamentations.
One of our
can explain what
one of our
is.
Loyal listeners, Patrick, has emailed in with a discussion topic: Todd Gurley and Le'Veon Bell for Christian McCaffrey.
Interesting.
Now, Patrick, you think that is bad? You think that's bad? You should see what a certain Killian has been doing to people in this league.
Killian Diskin, absolutely
flogging Chris Godwin like a dead horse.
Man who's been injured for most of the season and injured for the next 2 games. Wants Terry McLaurin and Josh Kelly, so a number 1 receiver and a starting running back, or he'll take Jonathan Taylor and Terry McLaurin, another starting running back and another number 1 receiver.
Actually, no, we do have to review 2 of our trades that have just happened.
Yeah.
Your trade and my trade.
Okay.
Let's start with your trade.
Let's go with my trade.
I personally think you lost that trade. That is
Everyone
a personal opinion. The Myles Gaskin was like, that is beautiful. That is actually, I actually looked at that and I just kept going back to it and laughing. I'm not even joking. Why did you, like, the trade is like sort of equal, and then you just give him Myles Gaskin for no reason. I can't he's just banging you from behind and he just whips out Gaskin all over your face. You just accept it willingly.
Listen, Myles Gaskin was never going to be a part of the team, let's be honest.
Myles Gaskin is a good player and he's been dealt.
He was never going to be on the team. He was never going to start. He might have gotten the flex on maybe a bad boy.
Yeah, but he's Miami's starting running back, to be fair. Like, he's not a bad player.
Miami
are kind of hot, And the Brian.
Yeah.
Big Dick Fitz.
Brian Fitzpatrick. Big beard.
He's got his life sorted.
I don't know. They don't seem to run it a lot. They seem to go behind very early and then they have to toss it. I keep flinging it.
Anyway, I think we can agree that your trade was a small loss.
Okay, I lost Myles Gaskin. I think Jonathan Taylor will work out.
Jonathan Taylor's not a bad player, to be fair.
I think he'll work out. I think Robert Woods, he's solid. So I think him and Golladay will have kind of similar numbers.
The thing about Mixon is...
I don't like losing
I think you forgot that Mixon was like... Joe Mixon is like your first round pick, like an elite running back, and he had 3 bad games, and he just
in a row.
You dished him, like you just dished him.
Yeah,
you had no patience, no loyalty.
I know.
That's why I couldn't get past that.
It was in the heat of the moment. The trade talks were flowing. I just decided I might roll the dice.
Someone called Larry Gay. Larry Gay, yes. Someone called Larry Gay in the chat
who you are, Larry.
has asked us to clarify a question. So for Patrick's question for Le'Veon Bell and Todd Gurley for Christian McCaffrey, I actually Pat, do you think that's a robbery? I don't think it's that bad a trade because those are 2 good. Like, actually, to be fair, Le'Veon Bell's
he's kind of worn out.
Yeah, he's injured actually. And Gurley's a shell of his former self. No.
Sorry.
Oh, Harry, sorry. I said Larry Gay.
Jesus, man, the screen is glitchy at the moment. We're having lots of technical issues here.
Apologies to Gary.
I probably wouldn't take the trade myself. I mean, it is. Lev Bell and Gurley for CMC is this 2016.
Lol.
Colin Cowherd.
I think we've answered that. No one has fallen off like Todd Gurley though. I think that's something that we should talk about. That man was like the best player in the league in 2016?
And the year before that as well.
Like, he literally... Didn't he win MVP? Yeah, he did. He won Offensive Player of the Year. Yeah. And now he's literally... His knees are arthritic. Like, happens quick. Happens real quick. Creatine injections. Creatine is perfectly fine. It's not a steroid. Creatine's in like steak and stuff. Chinese creatine, as in hardcore steroids that make your like testicles shrivel up.
your
You turn
ligaments
into like
wither.
a eunuch.
Yeah.
For just for 3 months of gains. I need those gains, man.
I hope you won your competition, bro.
Yeah, go to the competition and get oiled up and just look like some sort of disgusting bronze person.
Have you ever seen those Snapchat stories where they have like the midget bodybuilders? And they oil them up and all, but they're just midgets. Or they have like short little legs or something,
No,
and they've just
I need to see it.
Oh man, it's funny. They're just
Midget
these tiny
bodybuilders.
people who they can't stand up properly. And
Yes,
they're just
I know what midgets
wobbling
are.
around. No, these aren't proper midgets. These have like kind of like normal torsos, and then they just have tiny legs. Like they've no knees. They just have 2 feet, and they're
Oh, I actually know those people.
And they're flex on, and they're proper bronzed up.
I suppose you would have to have like a big upper body.
Yeah,
if you had no
If
legs.
you are, yeah.
There was
I see those guys in wheelchairs, and they're just beasts.
have you seen that guy in a wheelchair? He was basically like Stephen Hawking, like he can't move and he has to use like a computer to speak, and he's pulled like some wildly. His wife is like just some fit woman, and he's literally in a wheelchair. He looks like no, he also looks like a 12-year-old kid, and he can't speak or move. Like this is respect. This isn't dissing the man. I'm just saying I respect him.
That's yeah.
Oh,
Doug Gottlieb.
as well as Colin Cowherd, Doug Gottlieb from Fox Radio, the much worse radio broadcaster Colin Cowherd, has entered the chat.
He's texted in. He's really loving the show. And
Doug Gottlieb, I actually have such little respect for you. Please leave instantly.
What's the difference between a dwarf and a small person?
Interesting.
I think dwarfism is an actual disease, and a small person is just small.
Just a small person.
They're just tiny.
Fair enough.
I think there's many different classifications though. Midget, dwarf,
I think they all apply to the same
Hobbit.
general thing. Large, hasty.
small goblins.
Goblins, orcs. We could just keep going on forever. I was actually went down like a YouTube wormhole. I come from the other night.
Deep beneath the earth.
You know those YouTube wormholes where you keep going and you're watching like Lords of the Rings.
Yeah, they keep supplying you.
Yeah. And it was basically just
Kind of sad.
But like, where the Uruk-hais, like, there's no female Uruk-hais.
I think the elves like made them or something. They
That's the
grow
orcs.
under the earth or something.
I think no. Apparently, orcs used to be elves, and then they got moved.
They got corrupted by dark magic or something.
Yeah. Too much any drugs.
Yeah,
So nights out in Tramlin.
that's a bit much ketamine for you. That's
Anyway,
what it'll do.
that is the 22-minute mark. I think we'll play a big tune now.
Let's play a little
James tune. I think.
Let's play.
I think
a little
James
song.
is out as a tune. Let's see.
Let's go.
Which one am I feeling? I think
Oh no,
Come Down.
come down.
Come Down by Anderson .Paak. This
Let's
is
play it.
Come Down by Anderson .Paak. Banging.
Alright.
Banging tune, mate. Absolutely banging tune, mate.
We'll just take the voices off now.
Before Vietnam, when boards were long and hair was short, the center of the surfing world was a place called Malibu.
And we're back. Like
Alright,
brass
folks.
drops.
Alright, folks.
And we're back. So,
James, just to talk a little bit about your competition here.
Just to make sure we can be heard, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we have a game show going. An actual game show. Yes, we have created a game show, and we do want people to call in. So if you know mine or Callum's number, you can call us, and we will answer your call, and you can be on the show. Yeah. So this is the game show. So you've heard of the TV show Big Brother, right? We've had a pretty ingenious twist on that show, and we've changed it to Big Mother. Okay, Big Mother is the name of the game show. And basically, right, you call in, and if your mom's heavy, you win a CD. So that is the game show, the premise of the game show. Call in, and if your mom is heavy, you will win a CD.
We won't need evidence. We'll take your word.
Yeah, we'll take your word for it on the spot. So anyway.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about your trade now, James.
So we're going to discuss my trade while we wait for a caller to call in.
Yeah.
Feel free to call in now.
Yeah.
In terms of my trade, I understand why people think that it was a bad trade. I can see, I honestly think it was the fairest.
The poll was fairly lopsided against him.
There was a poll?
Yeah, on the Instagram.
I'm not on Instagram.
80 to 20.
Yeah, no, I understand why people disagree with it. I just think people are undervaluing AJ Brown, and I also think they're overvaluing Deshaun Watson, which is just my opinion. I understand where people are coming from. I genuinely think it was the fairest trade that's actually happened so far. Like, it could go either way, and it was a bit of a risk. I also think John Brown, it might be my Bills bias, but I actually like John Brown. He's the number 2 receiver on the Bills team. Josh Allen has been lighting it up recently.
I just think when you need him to score 10 points, he makes it.
Yeah, that is true. The thing is, my depth after Adams was so bad. AJ Green is literally done. It's actually mad.
We never really got to see him in his prime.
Yeah, we started the league just after he was beasting out.
And he started getting injured.
And then Gavin took him because his name was Green. And when Gavin used to take a player, he would basically just be irrelevant because Gavin would just be
either
shine.
Green or white. Yeah. That was his 2 players. The third and fourth receivers are not correct enough. Cole Beasley is a good, solid, flex, I think, for
Cole Beasley was just picked off the waiver wire, so he's no value.
I think he's still solid, though. I think he's still, if you're really stuck, he's going to get you he's going to get you at least 6 to 8 points a game. He's always a target. All right, we have a caller here. Folks.
We have a caller.
It's Killian Troy. We're going to see will it work now on the.
So yeah, let us know if this works. But we have a caller. His name is Lillian.
Killian Troy. Oh, missed him.
Okay. A bit of technical difficulties. Not on my guy's show. Here we go. Killian Troy on line 1. Okay. Sounds a lot like Siri.
Hold on, here we go.
Hello, Killian Troy.
Can you hear us, sir?
Hello. Hello, good man. Hey, so Killian, have you heard of the game show we're doing? Big Mother. So basically, you know the TV show Big Brother? Well, we've changed it to Big Mother. So basically, you call in, which you have done, and if your mom, so you call in, you call in, and if your mom is heavy, you win a CD. So Killian, are you ready for the big question? Okay, Killian Troy, is your mom heavy?
Yeah.
Well done, Killian!
Well done, Killian.
Well done, Killian Troy. You've won a CD.
Be expecting that CD in the next 8 to 12 weeks.
Yes, the CD may or may not come to you, and there may or may not be a CD inside the case of the CD.
Yeah, and you may also need to pay us for delivery.
Okay, thanks, Killian. Cheers.
Any other words to say on the show while you're here? Well, you're just going to have to wait a few weeks there, Killian.
Okay, bye, Killian. Sorry if you couldn't really hear Killian there.
We could barely hear him either, don't worry.
Basically, the point is Killian won. His mother is heavy.
I believe Killian is panned out on drugs at the moment. By the sound of it.
Killian's mom is heavy, and Killian has won a CD.
Yeah.
So, well done, Killian.
Fair play, Killian. You can text us for whatever CD you want, and we may or may not
Max
deliver.
respect, Killian. Max respect.
Let's get a little song going, shall we? Let's throw on a little song.
Which tune are you feeling?
I don't know.
Let's see what you got. Oh, you have the Tom Misch song. I didn't know you'd like Tom Misch.
We'll go for that.
Interesting. Thank you for listening.
We'll see you after the break, folks.
Hello, and we're back.
All
You're
right.
listening to Trinity FM for Wednesday. I'm here with my co-host, Callum. So, Callum, what do you think of this week's affairs?
This week's affairs have been, as usual in the news, quite depressing. War in Armenia.
What? Since when is there a war in Armenia?
Armenia and Azerbaijan. They've started a war.
Over what? Who's the most irrelevant?
Disputed territory. I mean, Azerbaijan, they've oil.
It's just like 4 mountains, so there's like 6 villages just getting fought over. Like, there's like a language in the north of Turkey where can we be heard? There's like a language in the north of Turkey where they whistle. They speak in
Just
whistles.
whistles.
Yeah, it's mad. And it just sounds like, to me, it just sounds like the same, like just a whistle. But
Yeah.
to them, that means like go and pick up the apples.
Well,
It's pretty crazy.
Like the intonations of it.
Yeah.
Duration.
And then you have like the African one that goes.
Yeah, they always click.
That's isn't that what they based? You know those like guys from Star Wars. The guys used to fly around. They go. No, like they're like insects, but they were like human size. Yeah, and that meant like they cannot find plans for the ultimate weapon, and it was like the test. And it's just like we'll now do the next 30 minutes in clicks and whistles.
Various Star Wars languages. No, I think the clicks are because the click doesn't travel as far. So when you're hunting, like you're clicking
that's
the lads around, you can hear.
That was the point of the whistling, because it travels further.
Yeah.
And just going,
Gerald! Get the apples! Grab
Yeah.
the milk while you're at it,
fuck off.
Alright,
Anyway, that was the cultural part of the show.
Yeah,
Cultural history.
the cultures from around the world there.
Yes. We have a traffic segment lined up. Do we want to do it? Traffic.
I mean, not too busy in the city centre today.
No.
Not a lot of people out and at it. Level 3, lockdown.
So yeah, go on the roads.
Yeah.
Feel free.
Go as fast as you like.
Red lights. I don't think red lights count during the pandemic.
No,
do they?
remember,
No?
pedestrians are targets. That's our traffic performance.
That's
this
the
week.
traffic. Traffic. Okay.
We've had requests to stop playing music, which is interesting.
Yeah, we do apologise for the music.
Yeah.
It's going twice.
Clearly, it's
for
I think
for the Schizophrenic Appreciation Society.
who are also listening.
Well, they think they are. But they're actually not tuning in at all.
They're listening to something, but it's not this. All right.
So, anyway, some more pressing topics at hand.
Yeah.
Which include sexually transmitted diseases. Did I remember to fill up the ice cube tray with water? Race relations. Which one of those should we go? Race relations. Let's cover race relations.
I don't know. I think America is going to implode. That's what
I agree.
I hope it does as well. I just think it'd be fun.
You know the way in like Europe after like Nazi Germany, they all went to the left.
Yeah.
And now they're all going back to the right.
Yeah.
Like I think America's going to go to the left and it's going to go back to the right eventually again. All I think this is just going to the left for a while.
It's counterbalancing. It's all about balance, boys.
It is mental though.
Yeah.
Like, did you see they fucking assassinated those policemen?
No, what?
Did you hear about that?
No.
There was this black guy and there was two police in a car just chilling there. And because of the like riots, obviously, he just went up to them, shot them in the head. And then they went to they got an ambulance to go to the hospital, and they like protesters like lined up and blocked the entrance to the hospital so they would die. It's fucking, isn't that insane? Like, and one of the policemen was like half black apparently, which is retarded, and one of them was like a pregnant mother.
I don't know. It just
doesn't make sense.
It just seems the coronavirus is a nice excuse for them to just go mental. Like they don't need much of an excuse to go crazy. Like, if it wasn't George Floyd, it would have been something else.
I think of the Biden-Trump debate, actually.
I think it was it was a mess, but like
it was a mess.
It
was entertaining, to be honest.
As long as they're not your presidential candidates, it is entertaining.
It's fine when you can watch from afar, but when the actual prospect of one of them being the leader, well, to be fair, they are actually the leader of the world. Like, they are the most powerful person in the world.
Plus, like, the nuclear arsenal to fucking wipe the planet.
The thing about Donald Trump is, to be fair to him, like, he did clean things up with North Korea and Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
And also Putin.
Yeah.
I don't think Biden would do that.
No, but I don't think Trump wants to be president for another 4 years. I don't think he wants it, like.
Yeah, he's such an enigma. I always get the sense that he's like smarter than he lets on though.
Yeah.
Because he is a billionaire, like. Yeah. And he did get most of that himself.
Still though, he's had a few, obviously everyone has mistakes, but like, he's had a few bad blunders.
Yes, a few. Grab her by the pussy.
Yeah.
To name one.
Epstein Island.
Is he part of that?
Yeah, I think he was on the island.
You know, Anonymous said that Will Smith was part of that. Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. You know, I know for a fact there's just some shite that goes on that we don't know about.
All those people who seem too good to be true, like, there's going to be something about Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I just know it. He'll fucking
he's way too perfect.
Children locked up in his attic or something, like some little chamber for himself. Like, it just all these people that seem too good to be true. It's like, it's because it is. Like, they're not. Everyone has good and bad in them. Like.
That is true.
I think as well, the more like access to power and influence you get, like, maybe the more attractive it is to do very bad things because you'll get away with it. Like,
yeah, that is true.
Like, if you were to go out and fucking whatever groom a child, like, you get thrown in prison for 10 years. But
you have, mate. That is my paedophilic confession. Tune in next week. Tune in next week when Colin admits to murdering a young child. That was a joke, by the way.
This is filling the void. No, yeah. But I think, what was the point? I don't know.
What was the point? Oh, yeah.
There is no point.
Rich people bad.
Oh yeah, rich
Orange
people.
man bad.
But like, if you had $1 billion and you said, "Here, I want to molest a child," like, you could probably, could probably set it up for yourself.
You could set it up. That's the scary thing as well. I saw. I was watching a thing recently where these like mothers brought their own children to pedophiles. Like, they sold them to pedophiles as like, they basically pimped out their own children, like 8-year-old children.
That is fucked.
That is weird, isn't it?
Imagine how much like poverty you'd have to be in to do that, though.
The thing is, I don't think there's any excuse for it. Even if you can't even get food or water, I don't think you should ever pimp out your own child, like, to fucking pedophiles.
But like, See, the thing is, that was probably commonplace in the past.
Oh, that's what I was
You know,
thinking.
like-
I was thinking like the parents definitely got pimped out when they were children. They just think, oh yeah, it's normal. Like,
No, well, I'm talking about like all of human history. Like, it was probably fairly common for you to go, here, you can have my daughter if we can have X amount of resources to stay alive. Like, yeah, it's just now that
Yeah.
like a lot of people have access to resources.
all
that they
all
can
people
judge.
complain nowadays. Like, this is by far the best the human race has ever had it.
Definitely.
Ever. But
Well,
like,
that we know of, like, there might have been some very ancient civilization that
I doubt they had a
figured
better
it all
race.
out. No, because like, think about all like even the people before the pyramids, before the Sphinx and all that. Like when there was a big flood and the like whatever sixth extinction event, there could
Mesopotamia.
have been that around
Suppose,
them. You know, they
Did
probably
they-
didn't have the level of technology we have, but they might have had better lifestyles.
Did they have fancy football though? Did they have
That's the real
7
question.
hours of commercial free football on a Sunday?
Oh man,
Definitely not. That's the ancient history. With
Scott Hansen whispering
You know Scott Hansen filling him with sweet nothings on Sunday. John Brown has caught a ball for 17 yards. Oh yes.
the most empty field.
That's 1.7 points. I need that. And then you get fucking beaten by fucking Tomas.
I wonder. We must get Tomas on one day to discuss the hate he receives.
I don't think he's not receiving it this year though. I think it's because his team's quite bad, to be fair.
Yeah.
Killian, I want to see what Killian said there in the chat. He said something about me and I'm going to fucking fire him. I swear I am.
Getting into dangerous water here, lads. What?
Wait, where do we go?
No one's listening. Like,
Carl Burns said dangerous water. You've been in the water, Carl. Dude, he stops
been
it.
and left.
It's only dangerous because you were in the water before us, Carl. How do I go for it? Alright.
all right. Oh, shit.
Do you think Trump
Favorite Transformer? Go.
I like Steve Martin. That is that question.
Okay. Thank you, Gavin.
Thank you, Gavin. So, I'll go on to you.
Do you think Trump faked getting corona? Wouldn't
No.
surprise me, but
I don't think that it didn't benefit him in any way. Joe Flacco starting from the Jets. Well, guess who has the Buccaneers defense? The person who's not in the league.
oh yeah. The league has been tossed on its head this year. Tossed on its head this year.
Me, Tomas, and Diskin at the bottom of the league.
And Andrew and me are the next two.
That's disgraceful. Like.
Perennial playoff contenders.
You were discussing paedophilia. Yes, we were.
We were, yeah.
But we have done that segment of the show.
We might do it next week again.
Yeah. I felt it went pretty well.
The children here agree with us. Tomas Explains. Tomas Explains is a good segment. I like it.
No, we could do. We could have Tomas Explains on the show.
If we can somehow sort out the volume on, if we can get like a speaker or something.
If we can somehow play an
So we
audio
can get
clip
calls
that
in.
doesn't double,
Yeah.
then we could get Tomas on the show doing Tomas Explains. Just a literally 1 minute 30 second. I am Optimus Prime.
Hello, Carolyn. Welcome to the show.
Okay.
What else? Auto gain for the win.
Auto game for the win, yeah.
Let's be honest, that's Mark.
That is Mark.
Mark's
Gavin's like
Gavin.
the owner who sits at the top and doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah. He just pays
See,
Mark.
the thing
to
is,
win.
Mark has it good now, but as soon as Mark loses 3 games, Gavin's gonna fucking
He's
oust
gonna
him.
cut him, man. He's gonna cut him.
Hiya, Bill O'Brien.
Yeah. We'll see how it pans out. I think it's definitely one of the more interesting years. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like nothing settles down.
I just don't enjoy the fact that my team is ass.
Yeah.
No, I'm completely out of it. Which is
what it is,
bro.
I like my team. It's unpredictable. You can get a 200 or 100. I like that.
good buzz.
Yeah.
Best
Yes.
buzz are the ones you don't expect. Which is why I
That's what the
spiked
children
it.
said.
That's why I spiked it.
Alright,
Good.
let's try and get the music going.
Sorry, I don't sound like I have a water cap in my mouth when I'm on radio.
No cursing in it.
Yeah, actually, in the chat, if you want to suggest a song,
Yeah,
that would be something interactive to do.
yeah.
If you're
Reaching out to the
active in the
listeners.
chat, yeah, reaching out to we care about our listeners. All Francis Higgins, please do not send softcore porn links into the chat. Francis Higgins, you will be kicked if you continue to do that.
The topics are riveting, it's not wrong.
I'm the face of the team. No, you're not, Gavin.
Do you think
Bronny
Brownie lore has gone too deep? We'll have to search what Brownie lore is.
I think he means LeBron James' son. I don't know what lore means though. I didn't know there's lore on Brownie.
Brownie lore.
Oh, My Little Pony.
I haven't read into it, but I would say Brownie lore has definitely gone too far.
I have
at this
read into
stage.
it and I don't think it's gone far enough.
Yeah, I think we Brownie lore and Brownie fantasy is definitely something we all do.
Like we said in the chat, music suggestion.
Yeah. We could play our own music, but
Do we have, do you think you'll be able to get it working if we do play a song that doesn't double?
well, we can try.
I think On My Mind would be a good one.
Let's get it.
It's fucking get it up, can't. So that silence there intermingled with Callum typing on the keyboard.
Yeah.
That is us trying to play music.
Alright, we're gonna try.
We're going to
again,
try a
folks.
song, folks. Let us know if this works properly. Intermingled with Callum typing on the keyboard.
Yeah.
That for today, boys and girls.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to sacrifice it, to be honest.
Gonna have to sacrifice the music.
We have another 10 minutes of chat here, folks. If you want us to touch on anything, we can touch on it. If not,
Not including young children.
yeah. Although,
No, not all that. But yes,
as you can tell,
the music is not working this week.
yeah.
That is okay.
Apart from the music, we are clearly very well prepared.
We are prepared for anything.
We've had our usual segments you'll be looking forward to next week, I'm sure.
Yes, we have.
That's working now.
Anything else to speak about? We have got some emails here from listeners. Sarah from Clontarf says, "Hello, great show. I'm really enjoying it. Please keep up the great work." Thank you, Sarah from Clontarf. David from Phibsborough says, "Love the show, love the music. Pity about the hosts." Thank you, David from Phibsborough.
Cheers for that, David.
And Jonathan from Tala has said, "Last night I took 7 Xanax in the hope to kill myself. I just awoke from a 13-hour slumber." Great show. Thank you, John from Tala.
Listen, John from Town. We hope the show is, reawakened
Ayahuasca.
your vigor for life.
Francis Higgins has said ayahuasca versus DMT. Well, unfortunately, Francis, I think that it's the same, are they not? Well,
It's the same
no,
active ingredient, but you
it's
swallow
delivered
one and you
differently,
smoke another.
Ayahuasca lasts longer, I'm pretty sure.
DMT gets you more fucked up there.
Francis Higgins, I would say they're both pretty good buzzes, mate.
Yeah,
And if you have any sources, hit me up.
definitely try. Megatron or Optimus Prime, who has the bigger dick? Lloyd Carolyn, first of all, why are you asking that question?
Lloyd,
And
you already know the answers to that question.
Yeah. He's been researching it for years. Since he was 12 when he saw Transformers for the first time. He's just been wondering. Are they brothers? I never understood that. Probably Optimus Prime, though. I think Megatron's probably angry because he has a tiny dick. Harry Faye rated 1 to 10. Adam Rank's awkward smile at the start of him sitting. Definitely 1. I hate Adam Rank with a passion.
I don't know anything about Adam Rank.
Adam Rank, he makes horrible takes. He has an annoying voice. He has an annoying head. This disgusting little smile like this, where his smile doesn't reach his eyes. It's just the fakest little smile.
Does your smile reach your eyes, though?
Yeah, like that. And then he just Also, he was the one who said to draft Le'Veon Bell. Well, Le'Veon Bell held out for a year, so that's my main. Adam Rank loses you games. Very true. Thank you, Francis. Do you stand up or sit down when you wipe your ass? Mixture of both.
What? I always stand up.
Stand up?
Sitting down, you're too exposed.
What do you mean exposed?
Like you're open to penetration.
Like from the toilet bowl, your shit's gonna jump back up your ass, is it? Like
no, but like if you're sitting down, you're much more open. You're much more likely to just rip through the paper.
Just be careful, man.
Nah, man.
A light touch is all you need.
A light touch is all. Fair enough.
Alright, stand up is the only right answer.
Yes, thank you.
Stand up, you get shit on your cheeks, like.
Not if you wipe well. If you're good.
I just think it'll take longer.
Nah, I've always stood up.
Alright.
If you're a skilled wiper, you can get it done pretty quick. No mess.
It's two different levels of skill with like a basic human function.
If you're a prestige wiper, I'd say it's fucking Stephen Hawking doesn't have a problem with it.
I imagine so. Imagine having to be the person who wipes Stephen Hawking's ass. Sick. Takes time. Takes time. It does take time.
Is Tinder a video game?
Yeah. It is a game. I'm not very good at the game.
Killian Troy had a question, I believe.
Just gotta. Do you think?
Oh, I know this. Do you think Margaret Thatcher utilised girl power effectively when she funded loyalist paramilitary gangs in Northern Ireland? Well, Killian Troy, I also watched the Eric Andre show. Thank you for that question, though.
I don't think. Were girls that involved in paramilitary gangs?
Yeah, she was. She gave all the money to the Proddies.
But were girls involved?
No, he's just quoting the Eric Andre show, and the question by itself doesn't
like
make
girl
much sense.
power, like,
yeah.
Like,
because he was interviewing Yo1 from Spice Girls, and she said she believes in girl power, and then Eric Andre goes, "Do you think Margaret Thatcher girl power?" And she goes, "Yeah, definitely." And he goes, "Do you think she used girl power appropriately when she funneled money into paramilitary gangs?"
that was definitely some serious girl power. Yeah, inciting violence.
Tits are okay. Toenails or fingernails?
Okay, ass first of all. Toenails or fingernails?
Fingernails.
I don't know what that means. Like, what's so unfair looking at? Which one? Oh, like probably fingernails.
Probably fingernails. Yeah.
Was the Holodomor justified?
I don't know what that is.
Look up what Holodomor is. Holodom.
Oh my
Jesus, the actual thing.
Jesus. Gary coming in with the big.
Also known as the famine genocide in Ukraine, the terror famine, and sometimes referred to as the Great Famine or the Ukrainian genocide. 19. Okay. Oh, okay. So when the Soviets.
Holodomor. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it was justified personally.
They probably had a good reason for doing it.
Genocide. Yes. Thank you, Gary. We did.
I mean, killing millions of people is always, in one way. 3.9 million. Don't hear about that often. That's a bit fucked, like.
So people probably don't know about the Irish famine that much outside of Ireland.
Yeah.
Who cares?
You know the Indian famine?
No.
40 million dead.
What?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know when it was.
Last week.
They could be ongoing. I'll look it up. But yeah, no, I think it was while the British were in charge, and
what people in the chat think of Apache pizza, actually? Just had an Apache pizza and I'm absolutely
1943
full to the brim.
Pizza production go bear.
Thoughts on lectures.
Indian lecturers. Can't understand a word. I'm joking, of course. All Indians are nice people. For all our Indian listeners.
Well, that's quite a sweeping generalization. Domino's probably better. Yeah, doesn't he sack off Domino's
Gavin, I think, don't you work for Domino's?
Nah, he doesn't anymore. He didn't make the cut.
Already?
Yeah, he got fired, I'm pretty sure, for
pizzas got cold before they arrived.
Public exposure, public indecency, and public masturbation. That is right, Gavin MacDonald. Watch out for that man.
I thought you were on a good path, Gavin.
Nah, he's straight off the path. You're not Gavin, you're not allowed to masturbate in public. How many times do we have to say it?
You'll go blind. Spreading lies to the public via this platform. Listen,
Public.
they're not lies if we don't know they're lies. It's just our ignorance.
Everything you
It's
hear
like-
on radio is the truth, Gavin.
Yeah.
If you're on radio, it means that you're speaking truth.
Yeah. I would encourage people to look up all the facts that we display as truths for themselves, because
Interesting.
might just be conjecture. Indian famine, pretty bad. 1943.
Bengals famine. Haven't won a Super Bowl since 1962.
Yeah, another 3 million dead there. I don't know.
Who do you think's the worst like sports franchise in the world?
Probably someone like Bose.
Bows.
Yeah.
No, but like relative to the Irish League, Bows aren't bad. I just think the
whoever's bottom of the Irish
most
League is
abject. Yeah.
They're seriously struggling.
Yeah.
Freestyle for the last minute. 2 minute drill. We don't have a beat, but I mean,
We can beat a young child and then freestyle to that.
yeah, the screams will come through on the microphone.
Probably. If they get close enough to the microphone.
Yeah, we do have
So-
them locked up quite a while
I mean,
away.
we should probably wrap it up. I mean, does like do we get cut off at 12 or do we just
We just keep going.
Can we?
I'm pretty sure we could, yeah.
Can we just keep going
We could
all night?
start again even, because there's no one on after us, so we could just go for another little bit if people wanted.
If
Detroit
the
Lions.
listeners want, we can go for
Cole,
another.
I think you're definitely right in the
Paul
Detroit
said
Lions.
the Detroit Lions. You know a fun fact about the Detroit Lions? The Detroit Tigers, the baseball team, have drafted more Super Bowl winning quarterbacks than the Detroit Lions.
Jesus Christ.
They drafted Patrick Mahomes in the 9th round of baseball. The Lions have never drafted a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah, see, they're just
They're such trash.
no, they're just the epitome of like 4 and 12, 5 and 11.
Yeah,
6 and
I think
12.
sometimes we forget how bad franchises are when we have fantasy. Because like Stafford's actually not a bad fantasy player.
Yeah.
Like Golladay isn't bad.
Yeah.
Marvin Jones was all right last year. So you're like, oh, the Lions are okay, but actually, if you were just a Lions fan, they're abject. Like,
Depressed. What would you do with a time machine? Interesting question. I'd go
turn back time. Are you for real, bro? Are you actually for real, bro?
Time machine? No, I'd probably go back to. I'd look to the Romans, see what they were about, and the
Romans.
Greeks, and then I'd probably go mill around with hunter gatherers for a while, just see what they were up to. Try being a Raiders fan, or an. I won't try. Unlock. Unfuck my dog. Gary Gay, man, Jesus.
Gary Gay, can you please calm down?
Only you are like. Oh,
Please watch your
God.
profanity, Gary.
Who would win in a fight? Out of who? Definitely me.
Who would win in a fight? Just Susan Boyle or Margaret Thatcher? Who's your wife?
Susan Boyle,
Interesting.
man, she'd sing for you.
Get her to sing for you.
I bet she cooks a good dinner as well.
Oh. You're just like banging the wall.
I don't think it'd ever get that far.
Susan Boyle and Margaret Thatcher. Who's your wife? I would genuinely rather not speak. That's not even a joke. Which is on the path I'm on there anyway. Nothing's changed there. Susan Boyle and Margaret Thatcher, that'd have to be a no
Yeah.
on both.
Let's see who we have listening. Mark Brazel.
Literally the boys listening.
Yeah.
Who's winning?
Silent as usual.
Who is winning MVP? MVP.
Russell Wilson at the moment.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's a good shout.
At the moment. You never know, though.
Who else?
I think Russell Wilson should be in the conversation.
Aaron Rodgers is a dark horse, actually.
Beast, yeah.
He's absolutely feasting.
I was going to say Tom Brady, but
The thing about Mahomes is Mahomes could go beast mode and people will just be bored of him winning it again. Like, it always has to be someone new most of the time. There has to be a narrative.
Keep the masses interested.
Yeah. To please the people.
Keep us glued to our glowing screens. Can't get it wrong.
I think Rogers is odds on fave. Thank you, Gary. Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Interesting. Josh Allen's actually an absolute sicko.
If he keeps it up.
Josh Allen is absolutely beast.
If he keeps it up, he's definitely in the conversation.
We see who our listeners are. Oh no.
Just Francis and the boys.
The listener stats. Oh, fuck you.
Premium.
Okay.
Let's just address the fact that this isn't actually a radio station.
Is it not?
Trinity FM is actually just a website. So there's nowhere to listen to this on the airwaves or anything like that. On the actual airwaves. If anyone wants to be listening while driving. Out of our multitude of listeners.
While drunk driving. I'm pretty sure listening to this show and driving is illegal. Okay, Gary, can you please calm down or you will be kicked from the chat. Thank you, Gary.
A radio.
What is a radio technically?
Is like an actual physical device that you can shoot.
No, you know what we haven't actually covered yet, Callum? What is real and what is not real? The people have been asking for it.
My opinion is the only thing that's real is change. That's just my opinion. Everything you look at is in a constant state of change, and over time will change. So it'll never be the same thing. And your brain might not be picking up on the change, but it is happening constantly. So that's my opinion on what's real and what's not real. Also, our brain is just this little primitive like processor to tell our bodies what we need. Our eyes, our senses, they're all primitive. They're all hunter-gatherer levels of evolution. So it's only telling our brain what we need, or telling our body and our senses what we need to know. So we don't really know what's going on. Waves go over.
That was ADHD.
Also, everything is a wave. The wave function. Everything's a wave, bro.
Oh, no way, bro. We're at the waves, dude.
Catch
a wave, bro.
Look deep within your soul.
Look deep within your soul.
I looked too deep in there. Not a good place.
I drowned. This is amazing. Ha ha ha. Oh, sorry.
This definitely isn't amazing. Have you ever thought you... that's an interesting question, Oren. I remember you asked me that when we were both locked. Have you ever thought you had autism? I'm pretty sure I have some level of...
I really thought that.
There's somewhere on the spectrum there. We're 5 minutes over at the moment and we've not been shut down. So we're really...
all night.
We're rebelling.
No, we should do that. We should actually do for people. We should try to play a song properly.
Yeah.
No, that's not actually technically our show. This is officially a pirate radio station now.
Yeah.
We are not actually allowed to broadcast.
Let's play some...
What are we playing?
Something from pirate. Some pirate music.
Pirates of the Caribbean. We should
Pirates.
we should play a terrible song. We should play Gypsy. I mean, she's homeless.
Yeah, I like that.
She's homeless. In the chat, if you're interested, please put in your favorite curse word. Prizes for creativity. Right, here is Gypsy Woman. Hopefully it works. Prizes for creativity. Right, here is Gypsy Woman. Hopefully it works. Prizes for creativity. Right, here is Gypsy Woman. Hopefully it works. Prizes for creativity. Right, here is Gypsy Woman. Hopefully it works. Prizes for creativity.
Alright, folks. I think we're going to wrap it up now. It's 10 past 12, way past my bedtime. Gonna have to head home. And we'll see you next week. We might have another show in between it if the other person cancels.
Possibly. We would have to get in again now.
Yeah. Gavin, we also miss Tramline.
We also miss Tramline. We may be doing a Tramline special show
In a few weeks.
where we just play Tramline songs.
just heavy techno.
Before then, we will have to get the music actually working.
Don't yawn into the mic.
I can yawn into whatever I want to.
Weak.
Killian is standing by the speaker with just God, it feels like I'm there. So we'd like to say thank you to our loyal listeners.
Loyal, dedicated
Killian,
listeners.
Gav, Lloyd, Oren, Mark, 5 elsewhere.
All the boys. Like
Some other people who we don't know who they are, but they're listening. Francis Higgins, Colin Cowherd, Doug Gottlieb. And most importantly, I think we'd like to thank Gary Gay.
Gary Gay.
Thank you, Gary. Or is it Larry? Larry or Gary?
Doesn't matter.
Thank you, Gary, as well,
Yeah.
for your contributions to the chat.
Yeah. Always good to hear from you.